Yes, people. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the special edition of World Fan TV. Welcome to the biggest match in world football. It is world champions Paris Saint-Germain. They have the title against Inter challengers Inter, Italian challengers Inter. In the biggest game of world football, we will go in depth talking about the two clubs, their best players, their worst players, and their history. We'll start with world champions Paris Saint-Germain. They have never won the UEFA Champions League. The reason they are world champions is because Real Madrid won the UEFA Champions League last year. Arsenal knocked Real Madrid out of the UEFA Champions League this year, and then Paris Saint-Germain knocked Arsenal out of the UEFA Champions League. So world champions Paris Saint-Germain have the title right now, but they have in fact never won the UEFA Champions League. And in fact, only once before in French football history have a French club won the Champions League. That was Olympique de Marseille, world champions Paris Saint-Germain's rivals in 1984. Now, world champions Paris Saint-Germain have a manager in Luis Enrique who already won the UEFA Champions League 10 years ago with Barcelona, with Neymar, with Lionel Messi, and with Luis Suarez. He has a sad story. His daughter died, and he took a break from football. He was back 3-4 years ago, managed Spain, and now he's managing Paris Saint-Germain, and he's on his way to becoming the best manager in world football yet again. Their team, goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, who of course is a European championship with Italy, having saved 3 penalties against England in the final at Wembley for Italy to beat England. In defense, their captain Marquinhos has been 12 years at Paris Saint-Germain, one of my favorite Brazilian players. Next to him, William Pacho, a young Ecuadorian defender. I don't really know too much about him just yet, but everyone's saying he has great potential. Ashraf Hakimi, in my opinion, Ashraf Hakimi is the best right back in world football. Nuno Mendes, in my opinion, is the best left back in world football. In midfield, Vitinha, incredible player, incredible passer. Two of their three midfielders are Portuguese. Vitinha, and next to him, 19-year-old João Neves, another Portuguese player who's also incredible. Together, they're very good for club and for country. Fabian Ruiz, Spanish superstar, alongside them, and in the front three, we have young sensation, young wonder kid, Desiree Doué. His name in English means gifted, desire gifted. Desiree Doué. On the left, Vacek Kvaratskhelia, who was amazing for Georgia at the Euros in the last summer. Everyone fell in love a little bit with Georgia, and now Vacek Kvaratskhelia is back in a big stage. And as a striker, Osman Dembele. Osman Dembele, who in my opinion should win the Ballon d'Or this year. I think right now he's the best player in world football, and he should rightly so win the Ballon d'Or. This is about world champions Paris Saint-Germain. Now Italian challengers Inter. Their manager Simeone Inzaghi is a great servant for Lazio. That's his 4th year as Inter manager. He was in the UEFA Champions League final before in 2 years ago in 2023 against Manchester City, but Manchester City ended up winning the game 1-0. So he has more experience in the UEFA Champions League final, but he has never won the UEFA Champions League. Will it change, or will he always be the bridesmaid of world football? Goalkeeper Jan Sommer, brilliant goalkeeper. I think Donnarumma is better. 1-0 Paris Saint-Germain. Defense, Francesco Acerbi against Marquinhos. I think Marquinhos is better. 2-0 Paris Saint-Germain. Benjamin Pavard against William Pacho. I think Benjamin Pavard is better. 2-1 Paris Saint-Germain. Alessandro Bastoni against Nuno Mendes. I think Alessandro Bastoni is the best centre back in world football. And I think I could have made it 4-1 for Paris Saint-Germain. I've played with it, made it 4-1, but I'll make it 2-2. I'll make it 2-2 because for me, if Inter have any chance of winning tomorrow, it is through Alessandro Bastone and their incredibly tough defense. They have the best defense in the world. And world champions Paris Saint-Germain are going to struggle to score against them. But I believe once Paris Saint-Germain score the first goal, it will get easier and easier and easier. We'll move on. Hakan Çalhanoğlu in midfield against Vitinha. Very tough choice. I think Hakan Çalhanoğlu is slightly better. That's 3-2 Inter. Nicolo Barella against Fabian Ruiz. I think Nicolo Barella is better. That's 4-2 Inter. Henrik Mkhitaryan against Joao Neves. Henrik Mkhitaryan, of course, has all the experience, but I still think Joao Neves is slightly better. This could go either way because Joao Neves is very young. Henrik Mkhitaryan has all the experience, but I'm going to go 4-3 Inter right now. Denzel Dumfries against Gvacek Kvaratskhelia. I am going for Gvacek Kvaratskhelia, and I am going for 4-4. Federico Di Marco against Desir Doué. I'm going Federico Di Marco, 5-4 Inter. Last two, we have Gvacek Kvaratskhelia against Marcus Thuram. I'm going for Marcus Thuram, 7-4 Inter. Ousmane Dembele against Lautaro Martinez. I think these are two best players in world football, but like I said, in my opinion, I think Ousmane Dembele is the best player in world football right now. So this score goes for world champions Paris Saint-Germain. Look, whatever the game is, it's an incredible game. Inter, talk about Inter a little bit, about the Inter's history. They have won the Champions League 3 times in their history. Last time they won it was under Chelsea's special one, Jose Mourinho, in 2010. Last time Inter won the Champions League was in 2010, 15 years ago. Now they're looking to reclaim it. Will Simeone Inzaghi replicate what Jose Mourinho did? Or will Luis Enrique become the best manager in world champions Paris Saint-Germain's entire history by being the first ever manager to win world champions Paris Saint-Germain's Champions League trophy?